All right. Hello, Twitch and YouTube. Thank you for stopping by and joining me. I am Charkue, and I am here to keep making things. Last week, I got stuck on my project here because it turns out I did not have all the right materials that I wanted. I have since rectified that a bit, and I have some copper solder here now. So I should be able to do the soldering that I want to do today. But I'm still going to need to practice it all and figure out what the best process is. So I've got my charcoal block here, I have my solder, and I have a few different rings that I'll be using to practice with. And I'm basically just going to start right away. There's not much else for me to do other than begin. So let's get going. I'm going to start with this ring that I have here. I want to check on its size to see where I'm at because I can't remember. I'm just going to get out. Oh, wow. I did not oil this. I'm going to need to fix that because that's a huge problem. Okay, one sec. So we're going to put this over here. I'm going to get a piece of sandpaper and yeah, that's a problem. I made a mistake. We're just gonna lightly hit my mandrel. There we go. Always a problem. What's sandpaper? 400? I want something finer. I've got a couple pieces of sandpaper here. 2,000, 1,500, okay. Oh, I think I'm listening to the Shins right now. That's really nice. All right, let's wipe this off. Okay, almost there. Just take a little more off here. Note to self, I need to make sure to clean this when I'm done with it each night and oil it. Otherwise, I'm going to have problems. And I don't want to have problems. Rust is infectious and bad. Alright, that's a lot better. Let's grab some oil right now. Oop, my mic just slipped a bunch. There, that's better. Alright. Where's my oil? There it is. Ah. All right. Yay. Good. Just a couple drops and spread it all over. Okay. And wipe off my finger really quickly. Get rid of that sandpaper. Put this away. Ow. Bumped my knee pretty hard. Oh, maybe I should be wearing pants. Alas, it's very hot where I'm at right now, and I don't want to wear pants. Okay, so let's see. What size do I have here? Above 8. About 8 1/4, which is perfect because I'm probably going to lose a bit of size working on this. Ooh, Manchester Orchestra. Okay, so I'm essentially ready to solder this. I'm going to use this third arm here to do this. So I'm just positioning it so I can see the joint. Okay. And let's shake up my flux here. So I'm not using silver flux. or lead flux, or not flux, silver or lead solder. You can use those in working with copper. I did a bunch of reading again, and I continue to learn. The reason I did not want to use those though is because when you do that, the seam ends up showing pretty strongly, and I don't want the seam to show up. I want it to be hidden. So I did a bunch of reading, and eventually I found that they do make copper solder. It took me a while to find some for sale online, but I did. So this is my first time working with it. I don't know how effective it is. It is described as self-fluxing, which means that in theory, it will, like, you do not need to apply flux to the solder. So that's nice. Got my torch ready here. Okay, we're gonna set it on pretty big flame. We're just gonna heat the piece a little bit. I haven't put flux on yet. Okay, let's turn that off. Here's the flux going on, and it's already okay. So we use a generous portion of flux there. Whoa! What's going on with my torch? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's start heating this up. Okay, so the flux is going already. And it's getting silvery. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna try to hit this joint now. And there we go. Alright, we got it in there. I'm gonna come from the back side and try to pull the solder down. Okay, I think it's good. Look at how easy that was. Okay, I want to be careful with my arm here. Oh, look at that. I'm so excited. That worked flawlessly. That was super easy. Look at that. Okay, we're going to want to take the piece here. I need to grab my copper tongs. Hold on. I don't want to hurt myself. Let's put that in pickle, and we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. Okay? Perfect. Didn't even need my copper pick. Alright, that was so easy. I'm going to... What just blooped? Something just blooped at me. Was that my phone? Did my computer bloop? Ha! Sorry, I got a funny text message from... Ah! No, I knocked my mic from somebody. Alright, let me fix my mic. We're going to tighten that up. And... Alright, that should be better now. Yeah. Okay. Didn't even need the charcoal block. So let's solder up a couple more of these. I have them ready. Okay. Oh, that's still hot. So I don't want to hurt myself. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Grab my bit of solder here. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to heat up my piece just a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna apply some flux to the joint. Okay, I heated it up too much. The flux is going crazy. Okay, let's keep heating. We're waiting for the flux to go silvery here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I think I need more solder. Oop, that's too much solder. It's okay. And try to pull it down. Okay. So I applied too much solder on that one. It's not good, but... Okay, grab my tongs. Come to me. Alright, let's grab my pickle. Put this one in. Hey, Wanderlost, good to see you. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna drop that in there. There we go. I'm only gonna lightly close the pickle right now. Alright, let's grab one of these other rings I have ready. Alright, this is about a size 4, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's 4 1/4, so it's a little big. That's okay. How are you doing? Are you having a good Monday, sir? I hope so. Hope that it's going... You know what? I'm not happy with this, actually. The joint is just a little off. Just trying to adjust it. That looks better. What kind of pickle are you using? Vinegar and... right? White vinegar and salt. No chemical pickle or anything. All natural. Safe to pour onto your backyard. Vinegar and salt pickle. Yep. Alright. Get our flux on here. Okay. And I'm actually going to turn my heat down a little. Because it's going pretty quickly. I lost the flux. It came off. So I don't think it's coating the joint well enough. Alright, that's better. Okay. Okay, and there it goes. Our solder flowed. Trying to pull it down a bit. Alright, let's pull it off and put it in the pickle. It would be better if I didn't have to wake at 4 a.m. for the rest of the week, but such is work. Yep, that's life sometimes. Yeah, that's what I use. I've been contemplating citric acid. Yeah, I was thinking about citric acid earlier. The problem right now for me is that I am not even heating it in a crock pot, which I should be. I'm aware of that. That pickle works better when it is heated and warm. It's more effective, and you know, I'm fine with that. That's great. But unfortunately, I don't have a crock pot right now. So I basically just need to walk somewhere, like to a Goodwill or something, to see if I can find a crock pot. Is this hot? No. But I don't want to use that anyways. I want to see if I can get this ring end a little straighter here before I do anything with it. But I'm going to need my ring clamp. There it is. Crock pot, small little hot plate under the jar works well. Yeah, I don't have one right now. So soon enough, I'll head over to, like I said, a Goodwill probably, and find one. Alright, that looks a little better. Alright, what size am I at here? About a 4. Alright, so I just want to try to get this a little tighter before I cut it and get ready to solder it. Yeah, not fun. Waking up at 4 a.m. That's, it makes me curious as to what industry you're in. You don't have to answer anything. I just get curious. I live in an area where there are a lot of nurses, and one of my roommates for the longest time, though not a nurse, worked night shift, and I'm sure that's painful and difficult. As they work that shift for so long, I think it just becomes demoralizing at some point. I'm being really slow here on this one. Retail, unfortunately. Yikes. That sounds tiring then. Alright. I'm happier with that. Okay. Alright. Wiped off my hands on the towel a little, and I'm going to do a cut here. Get this nice and flush so that I can solder it up. Let's get my saw. Okay, and I'm going to reposition a bit. Yeah, let's see. Alright, come to me, bench pin. You are my friend. Okay. Still not using any cut lube. Just going straight for it. The trick that I'm finding with copper is to saw slowly. Otherwise, you're going to heat the metal a lot. And copper's already so soft. You're trying to find a bench jeweler job ideally, but no one's hiring. Yeah. How long have you been doing jewelry stuff, Wanderlost? I'm curious. It sounds like you have a lot of experience, which is awesome. I imagine that people are always looking for jewelers, but that's probably, you know, I'm sure areas get saturated in people who have some of these skills. like the area I live in, I mean, it's fairly densely populated. There are several universities around. 12 years or so. That's a long time. So you've got plenty of experience. That's really cool. What got you into it? There we go. All right, done cutting. I saw down. Get this out. And I'm gonna move back over. All right, let's line this guy up. Man, do I put an angle on these. I don't mean to. It's just so far the way I've been cutting them. Now let's grab a file and clean it up a bit. Armor work! That's cool! That's really cool. Yeah, I've got some friends who have done some... they've made like leather jackets and armor. I've done some leather work, but nothing that cool. Nothing that big. Alright, just trying to clean up this edge a bit before I solder it. Alright, I think that's... Ah! My file! Come back! Find chainmail and develop from there. That makes sense. That's really cool. I have not heard anybody with that experience before. So that's awesome. Alright. Let's just sand this a bit. To try to clean up the joint. I want to get in the habit of doing that. That way I am following kind of good procedure. I want something to wrap my sandpaper around to do that more effectively. I need something round, like this. Cool. I need to make some, I need to make some, what do I want to say? Emery sticks, some buffing sticks. That would really be helpful, I think. I think I just need tape and sandpaper to do that. So I've got sandpaper and I've got tape. I'll do it eventually. All right, there we go. Sand up the inside of this. This probably isn't required. You can correct me. It just seems like it is. It seems like a cleaner joint would go together easier and allow the flux to flow better without globbing up in areas it shouldn't be. Awesome. Okay. I think that's ready to go. Double stick tape or rubber cement can work? Okay. I will need to get some double stick paint then. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yay, Flux. Sorry, I'm listening. Somebody's talking about Jack White on the program I'm listening to. Okay. He's just not talking really well. Okay, cool. All right, let's get our torch and get this soldered up. Oh, there goes my flux. Okay. There we go. And turn this and try to pull it through. It definitely hasn't come through. I don't know if I didn't use enough solder. Oh, there we go. And now it's super globby. Okay, well, I will fix that in a moment. Let's first grab my tongs. Oh, hey, no worries, Wanderlust. Take care of what you need to. Open this up. And into the pickle you go. Alright, and we can probably pull out. It's been a few minutes now. How long has it been? Okay, it's been a half an hour, so it's been a bit of time. We can probably pull out that first ring that we did. It's the larger one. Okay. I'm just going to put it on my bench. Wipe off my tongs. I also need to do a good job of cleaning these guys off in between each usage, my copper tongs here, because I'm aware that they will tarnish as well if I don't do that. I just gotta come up with a good order of things. So let's see if I can find my joint. I think that's it right there. And it's sealed. Awesome. So we're gonna leave these ones sitting still. But I am gonna put my jar on my pickle. I should probably neutralize the vinegar with some baking soda and water. I will do that momentarily. But first, I'm gonna sand it a bit. Okay. Awesome. The tarnish is coming off pretty easily. I'm so excited right now. All right. Yeah. Clean it up. Get it nice and clean now. Cool. They're playing a local artist that I know. I've played shows with him before. That's really exciting. It's nice to hear these guys going places and doing things. There are a lot of great artists in the area where I'm from. So, like I said, it's just nice to hear people listening to them, to know that they're getting attention. All right, so I need to... There's something on my head. Oh, look, there's a fly down here. Come here, you. I missed. Okay, let's grab this stick. I had some 400 grit sandpaper on there. No, it was 80 grit actually. I was working on a completely different project earlier, and I was using that. All right, let's really... You know what's weird though? This solder does not appear to be clear though. It still looks silvery, and that makes me nervous that it's not what I want. That's not what I ordered, or that I used it incorrectly. Can you burn solder? If you do, would it be the phosphorus? Because this should be copper and phosphorus, and that's all. All right. All right. I'm going to get my file. I'm going to put this in my ring clamp. I'm going to clamp it up, and I'm going to clean up this joint. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, maybe I didn't pull it through all the way. It looks a little weak. Well, it's only ring number 1. So, you know what? This is more of a success than I've had before, and that's okay. I want a different angle on this. I don't even think I need to wedge it. I just need to hold it. There we go. Okay. Here. In the edge of this file. I should go with my round file, I think. All right, it looks a lot better, at least. Let's go back to my emery paper and try to polish it back up. Get that nice and tight. So my question is, why is it silver? That's my question. This should be copper colored, not silver. I'm worried that I did something wrong, or that I don't have the right material for my solder still, which would really be a shame because I got this specifically to not be copper. or to not be silvery colored. All right. At least it polishes up really well. I like that a lot. It's nice. All right. Keep going. Keep working on it. Trying to make it shiny. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. This joint looks a little weak, and it's driving me crazy. I'm gonna pull the others out and dry them right now while I'm waiting. Well, I'm not waiting for anything. I just want to pull them out. I don't want to leave them in here too long. Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna drop them in my towel here. Okay. Come here. Okay. Let's close this up. Get out of here, fly. I don't want you. I don't want you right now. Okay. Dry these off. Okay. There's one. There's two. There's three of them. Okay. And let's dry off our tongs. And I'm going to go get a mixture. I'm going to make a base in order to wash these and clean them. I kind of want a tall jar to put it in. I feel like that'd be the best way. I'll be back in a moment. Let's see. I'll be back in a moment. Gonna leave my headphones down here. All right, I'm back. I don't know if there's... Hey, you're back too. Welcome back, Wanderlost. I don't know if there's a good ratio for baking soda to water for creating a neutralizer of your pickle. I just basically just added a bunch to some water and shook it up. And I'm going to put a couple of my pieces in it really quickly. Including my tongs, because they got... It's working all right, though. I can see it bubbling. All right, so let's do that with each of these now. Yeah, that makes me excited. This is chemistry! Uh-oh, and it looks like my, I'm just gonna drop them in. It looks like my stream is being a little goofy. Sorry about that. I'll keep an eye on it and see if it gets any worse. It's being consistent so far, it looks like. Alright. I'm gonna wipe this off again. Go back to working on this first ring. I also feel like I'm... Ah! There we go. Alright, so I want to keep cleaning this one up. I need my sandpaper and just something to wrap it around. Okay. And let's just clean up the inside of this ring. I don't have a rotary tool with a sandpaper grit that's as high as I need it to be, so for now we're gonna do this stuff by hand. How'd that phone call go, Wanderlost? Was it fun? Hopefully it was not tedious and bothersome. Cool. Did I break it? I don't think so. No, I didn't. There are just a couple nicks on it. I don't know what from. And nothing all that exciting? Well, that's probably for the best. I'm currently reading Shades of Grey by Jasper Fforde, and quite a bit of it. I don't know Jasper Ford's nationality, but there's a heavy influence, like an English influence. So politeness is quite a significant social construct. And people at the beginning of the book, there's a point being made about when you communicate, wishing people an uneventful journey. Nothing against the ordinary, basically. It's interesting. I really like this book. I'm enjoying it a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, I could clean that up more, but, you know, I'm fairly happy with this now. Let's see. It feels like it didn't, I didn't lose really any size. Yeah, it's an 8 1/4. I didn't lose anything. That's good. I'm excited. I have made my first ring, I think, officially. Some of the comments in a fantasy series you read? Yeah. Cool. Well, I am going to keep working. Let's pull out another one. We have some more cleaning to do here. No, I didn't get it. Well, this is an inconvenient container to do this. Ah! To have used for this. Okay. Just put that back there. Awesome. And I want to double check which one this is. This is a 4? Okay. I know which one this is then. Well. Alright. There's quite a bit of excess on this one. Excess solder. And I'm going to try to remove. Yeah, as soon as you remove the surface of the solder, it's silver. And that's interesting. I wonder what it is about this process that does that. I mean, presumably heat. Is it the phosphorus? Alright. Okay, needle file. I'm trying to kind of go on an angle here. That I can really use to my advantage to try to evenly do this. Yeah, that seems to be working fairly well. Yeah, that's a good rhythm. Just holding it tight, working this needle file on the inside of the ring, trying to make it nice and round again where the solder kind of bulged. Okay. Awesome. There's quite a bit right there. I know, every single nick you put in it is gonna have to come out if you don't want it to stay, so, but I'm learning the hard way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Take a look. That's better. Just holding it and running the file. This is a flat file, and as I go across, I'm working from the side of the piece up towards the top of it, and it's helping to keep the round. Yeah, I just want to get this bulge taken care of. So I think what I'm going to do as I'm working on these rings is actually ration out the solder that I use and try to use less. Instead of using like cut sections of the wire and holding that with pliers, I think I'll snip off just really tiny bits of it and place it on the joint. And if I need to use more, I need to use more, but I don't want to use too much, especially if when I sand it, it ends up looking silver. Let's get my sandpaper here. Okay, and twist this up again. Oh, that's not good enough, but we'll start with it. Yeah, we can use this on the outside. It's so rough, but I know that you don't need sandpaper above like 600 grit to really polish these metals up usually. Like there's not much more you get out of it if you go higher than that. And I am using something that's higher than that, but I do not have any 600 grit right now. Maybe it doesn't matter that much, I don't know. Okay. This is polishing up nicely. Okay, let's get this side. Oh, I think there's a spider on my leg or something. I don't know. Maybe it was that fly buzzing around still. That's the nice thing about wearing headphones right now is I can't hear that fly. Otherwise, that would drive me crazy. I'm not okay with flies, okay? Gosh. Alright. Now, this area where I really filed is going to need some love. Alright, there we go. Just go at it. Try to sand out those marks. Nice. I need to hit the inside now. It's a lot better than it was. Okay. And let's take a peek. Okay, I can hit more on this side where I nicked it with the file a few times. Turn it. Let's take a look. Still kind of rough. Cool. Let's get in there. And the seam doesn't look that big even. Huh. Really interesting, this solder. I'm I'm sure I will learn a lot as I work with it on its best application. All right. I need to get this inside of the ring. Oh, that's a smaller ring, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh, I can. Yay! Thank you, Sharpie. Okay. I'm just going to try to remove all the tarnish and the patina from the heat on the inside of this ring. Cool. Let's pull it off and take a look. There's still a bit there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and pull it off and take a look. You know, I have a magnifying glass right here. Buy an assortment of dowels at a hardware store and you'll get a lot more variety. Yeah, that's what I should do. Ugh, that bulge is still very noticeable. I hate it. I'm mostly curious in the color and what needs to be cleaned. Yeah, there's a hardware store right up the street from me. You're right, that is what I need to do. Cool. I wonder the best method for hitting this is right now. I'm cleaning up some of this. It's just at such a weird angle, and I don't know that the paper's getting in there. Keep going. How's it look? Almost there. Yeah, I think for the most part I got those file marks out. Once again, just a little. There's some color from where the solder went in. There are the file marks. I see them. Those aren't going to come out easily right now. Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, what is this? I'm so curious. You eventually bought a bunch of brass rods in different diameters for for such sanding and for making jump rings around. I do a lot of chain making. I find making links around dowels will compress and make them different sizes after a couple uses. But for just sanding, they work fine. I see. Yeah, and that's what so much of this is about right now, is me learning all these little techniques and what I'm doing and how to make this work. All right, I'm gonna be done with this one for a moment, and I'm gonna work on another one. So we're gonna put this one over here. Let's get another guy out of my neutralizer. Come to me. I want to get the tiny one out, but I'm not sure which one that is. I should have... Okay, so I don't think this is it. We can pull them both out, though. There we go. No! Curses. Curses the hearses. Alright. This over here. There's another person hanging out with us on Twitch. How you doing out there? Hope you're having a good time, whoever you are, wherever you are. Alright, I'm just rinsing these off. Where is this one? Alright, here we go. So you're gonna wait. I'll work on you later. You are what I want to work on next. So basically what I want to do is I'm working on creating a ring here. It's going to be my size 8. And then I'm going to inset this smaller ring inside of it. And I'm going to curve it so that it follows the shape of my finger. I don't want to use this because this is the first thing I've done. So I'll just make another tonight. And I'll clean this up and get it ready to go in there. The first thing I want to do on this one is really clean up the solder again. Because it's pretty gross. All right. Trying to rotate around this ring. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna flip it over. Okay, flip it. Just a bit on the side here. All right. Ring clamp, come to me. This one is so small, it's actually really difficult for me to hold on to. Even against my bench pin. So we're just gonna clamp it up a bit. All right, here we go. I can feel it there. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this. That's one of the nice things about this ring clamp and this bench pin is even if I used too much on the sides here, I can easily have a flat surface to sand against or file against and remove it from the edges where it really clumped up. I just hope I didn't make it too flat, which I may have. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna start sanding it now. All right. Clean it up, clean it up. Clean up this ring. And right now, I don't need to worry about getting this one too clean because once again, I'm going to solder it again. And I'm going to attach it to something else, so it's just going to tarnish a bit. And I'm going to have to hit it again anyways. But I still want to have clean edges for where I do that, at the very least. The other thing I need to consider is where I bend it to give it its shape. I guess that's not as... to make it curve to the round of my finger. It's not that big a deal because I'll be... well, if I can do it with my rawhide mallet, I don't think I need to worry about marking it because I can take it to my mini anvil. And hopefully I don't ding it up too much. Alright. That's looking good. Man, what am I listening to right now? What is going on, MSU? What are you playing? You guys are getting crazy up in here. There we go. I want to hit this joint a bit. Okay. Right there. Sand, sand, sand. And people are doing things. I'm going to hide one of my cams.
Can I not do laundry?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. I'm hiding people. Yay. You must be hidden. You must be kept from the world. No one can know you're here.
But
you'll blow your cover.
I stream daily from
You'll blow your cover. Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Self-promoting shamelessly while doing laundry.
I hear that. Oh, this guy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that's good for now, and I'm gonna get started on the next size 8 that I need to put that in. So yay, copper wire. And I keep forgetting what my length is. I think it's like 65 millimeters about. Let's see. Come to me, ring sizing chart. 1.8 millimeters, size 8. Yeah, if I do 67, I'll be good. All right. Yay for circumference and stuff. Let's grab my ruler. All right, that's about 67. I need a pencil. Here we go. Marking this. Okay, I can see that. Let's cut that now. I'm gonna use these pliers. I like these more than my actual jewelry making pliers. I feel like they're stronger. And my jewelry making pliers are for slightly smaller stuff. Slightly lighter gauge.
Okay, you can turn on your face cam now.
Oh, I can turn on my face cam now. That's what he said. I heard him say it. He said it with his words from his mouth.
What I said.
I quoted him thusly. All right, main cam. There you are. I found you. Cool. All right, let's file this edge down. Okay. Get this nice and flat. Even though it's going to be cut off in a moment, I'd rather do it. Ooh, man, whatever MSU's playing, they just got real, not twangy, but it's interesting because this is, like whatever they're playing has a bunch of fiddle in it, but it's not like a Appalachian fiddle or southern US fiddle. It's more like Italian fiddle work. I'm really digging it, and I hear a mandolin right now, I think. Cool. I hope that they tell me what they're playing when the next DJ starts talking. Awesome. Okay, there's my wire. All cleaned up. And I really want to avoid actually using my pliers because they're very hard. I'd rather just bend this. I'm gonna lightly anneal it. That's what I'm gonna do first. I should really put this on my my block here instead of right on my table. We're just gonna heat it up, make it softer, easier for me to bend. Okay, all that good. Grab my pickle. Ooh, I can feel that heat. Okay, there we go. We shocked it. Yeah. So hopefully that's nice and soft, unless... Get out of here, fly! I hate you! You're a jerk! You're a jerk! Who do you think you are? Mother Teresa? Well, you're not. Get out of here! Silly flies. I don't know that I've ever actually had a fly in this basement. It's weird. It really throws me off. Okay. Put that over there. Grab this. Yeah, now it's nice and soft. I see you there. making me angry. Okay. And he's just hanging out on the lid like it's a merry-go-round. This guy. I realize I didn't leave it long in the pickle, but whatever. I want to kind of pretend like I know what I'm doing, you know? Where did I just put it? Oh, it is in my lap. All right, now let's see. Easier to bend? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Cool. All right. Oops, let's not damage my ruler. That would not be good. Okay. Okay. Turn it. Hit from this side. And I'm going up now. Take it off. Turn it. Go up. They're hitting. Let's get them to be adjacent to one another. And we're going to make it round now. Man, this flip and fly. Dude's a jerk. Okay. Let's increase it. We're almost at an 8. There it is. Alright, I want to straighten out this end. Okay. There we go, that's better. Okay, and come up. Let's take a look. Where are we? We're at about a size 8. Where did this guy end up? Was it actually at 8? 8 1/4. Didn't want to change it. Okay. So if this one fits fairly well, I mean, it goes on pretty easily. I don't know if it'd come off too easily. It's hard to say. I'm gonna keep this at about an 8 if I can. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cut this here. Let's grab my ring clamp. Okay, move on over to my bench pin and grab my saw. Alright, let's go. We're going to cut this up now. Start nice and slow. There it is. Okay. I cannot hear the song all that well. Also, I have a feeling that you can hear the washing machine, so I'm going to try to fix that. Alright, so I have a feeling you can still hear the washing machine. I'm gonna keep adjusting this until my noise gate looks correct. That can't be right. No, no, no. I have a feeling it hasn't applied these test settings yet. Alright, look. Is it... Can you still hear me, actually? Or does this sound terrible now? Mixer. Somebody's watching on Mixer. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a great night, whoever you are, wherever you are. I don't know if I can see you in chat. I don't know if I can, at least, and hopefully you can still hear me, because I've been messing with my microphone, trying to make the washing machine go away. Well, I don't know what to do right now. I'm gonna hit defaults. Really? Wow. That seems pretty high. Alright, well I'm gonna leave it at defaults for a bit. Ah, you jerk! Get out of here! Ah, son of a Hugh Hefner. This fly's driving me crazy. Back to cutting my ring. I have a feeling I turned my ring clamp around on accident, and now I'm cutting at the wrong angle. I'm fairly certain of it, actually, and that does not feel good. Alright, keep going. I'm almost through. Come on. Come on. This is being very difficult. It keeps moving. The ring keeps moving. I wonder if my saw has gone dull, actually. Come on. You're almost through. You can do it. I have a feeling that this is going to be the worst joint I make for a while here. Alright, we're almost through on one side at least. There, both of them are through. Let's take a look at this. I mean, it's got my usual angle, but I want to clean up these ends. Where's my flat file? There it is. I need a slightly better angle. Nice and smooth. All right, that's good. I will remove this burr with my needle file. Oh, everybody's left me. Unless I'm not online anymore. But it does appear I'm still online. So I don't know what the deal is. Alright, let's clean up this other side. Shouldn't take too long. This side was much better anyways. The other one seemed to get the worst of it. Alright, hopefully I did not change the angle too much by doing that. Okay, got a bit of a burr. Okay, that feels better. Let's solder this one up now. We're gonna push it together. We're gonna push the faces past one another and see how they sit. Pull it a bit. That looks good. Let's check on the size real quick. Wow, that's not the right size anymore. I don't know what I did to lose that much. I'm gonna solder it up, and if I have to hammer it out to make it a little wider, that's what I'll do. But note to self, I do always need to make these at least quarter size bigger. Alright, so I'm going to clean it. Where's my sandpaper? Get it ready to be soldered. Good, good, good. Awesome. Okay, let's wipe it off. And let's get my third hand. Okay. I'm going to get my solder that's remaining here, and I want to cut a small portion of it. So, here are my pliers. Did that go flying? Yep, I have a feeling it did. Alright, we're gonna need to use different pliers to cut this. Okay. Okay, got my solder right here. Jeez. Hold on. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. The machine down here, the washer, is being violent. And I have a feeling it may do it again in just a moment. I think it's imbalanced. So, that's what that shaking and rattling was. I'm gonna keep working and hopefully it doesn't disturb me too much. Alright, let's take a look. I need to get some borax on here, some flux. Okay. There we go. And I need to be ready to put my solder on once it's... Did I just drop it? Nope. Once my flux is silvery and good. So let's see, do I need to do anything else? I don't think so. So my pickle ready. Why don't I make sure that, oh, it's pretty sealed up. I'm gonna open this up a bit, be ready to use it in a moment. Okay, I'm gonna need these to get my ring out, and I have my copper tongs there. Cool, let's go. So first, let's heat the ring. All right. I need to. Can't see the joint. Okay. No, I lost it. Lost my copper. Darn it. There it is. Nope. My flux is not staying, or my solder's not staying. Okay, so we're gonna move this down a bit. There's my solder. Alright, come on, stay there. Darn. Alright. Okay. You gonna help me? Okay, good. And there goes my solder. Alright, well that's not gonna work then. I really am gonna need to use it just like a oh no. That's too much solder. Alright. Come on. This is the worst one for me tonight. There it goes. There it is. It just took a while to flow. Okay, turn that off. Don't worry about my bench, it's okay. It can be black, I don't mind. Okay, grab my tongs. And let's pickle. We'll go back in there after in a moment. Alright, third hand. You're probably a little hot, huh? Put you over there. I used way too much solder on that because it melted funny. Alright. Here's my ring. Oh, man. One thing after the other, huh? Alright. I'm going to grab this, shake it up. Alright, let's get this ring out. Maybe I'm not leaving it in here long enough for the pickle to actually do anything, but time will tell. Tip this. I want to coat my tongs as well. Why are you dripping? Did I heat you up funny? No, it's good. Alright. Put this away. Let's rinse things off. Okay, tongs and ring. Alright, ring, you were difficult. Wow, you were deformed. Alright, well, I need to hammer it a bit anyways, so let's do that. Because oh my gosh, did it shrink. This would never fit me now. Ah, this fly. Oh boy. It's making me angry. Alright, let's get this ball of solder off. Ugh. Here we go. Man, so this song is making me think of another artist that I heard a bit of an interview with yesterday. So I've never listened to this artist. I don't know their music. I couldn't tell you a single... Actually, I guess I could tell you one song that I know that they do. But I don't know their stuff really, and I don't care to. But I was like really caught off guard because I heard this... They did an interview on NPR recently, I think recently, because they have a new album coming out. And, you know, they're trying to talk critically about this. But it was Miley Cyrus. And I was so shocked at her voice in a bad way. Because she sounds... I don't know. I can't describe her as anything other than like a 50-year-old smoker. She sounds like somebody who is old and been smoking for decades. And I don't know what it is. You know, I'm not trying to say that she's lived in any certain kind of way. I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I don't care, but like I can't imagine that her voice is healthy, I guess. Because she's younger than me. I don't know. It makes me really like feel bad. Take care of yourself, Miley. Get help if you need it. Everybody needs help at some point, though. So when you need it, get it. Ugh. This is disgusting. I hate this fly. Alright, needle file, come to me. Alright, really need to clean this joint up. This is the worst one I've done tonight. Trying to avoid damaging the original solder of the ring. I only want to remove the original copper of the ring. Excuse me. I only want to remove the material of the solder from this. Alright, getting those high points. Trying to make this nice and flat. I think it's almost there, actually. Alright, how we doing? Getting any better? Awesome. It's feeling like it's getting better. Even if it doesn't quite look like it. This is taking time. A lot of time here. Anyone here? Anyone hanging out with me? Nope. So I can be quiet if I want to. It's a non-issue right now. All right. How am I doing here? How much do I have to remove still? Somehow there's like this one little offshoot of solder that created a little ball. It's very obnoxious because I can't get to it all that easily with these files. I need to see if I have a sharper round file. Here we go. No. Bad. Bad washer. Bad. Stop it. Stop it. All right, I'm gonna stand up for a bit. File it up. Ugh, my file was eating. This is gonna be ugly. I may just have to remake this one. The joint is so gross right now. I'm not really pleased with it. Hold on. Ah, I missed. I had that. Hold on. Okay, cleaning it up. Ugh. Clean it, clean it, clean it. Make it look better. Not perfect right now, but it's a good start. I kind of want to put a channel in this little piece of wood here, this strip that I have. because I think it could really help me in the cleaning process. Cool. All right, keep going. Let's flip it, clean up this other side a bit. There we go. That's looking good. Ugh. This solder's gross though. There's still so much of it. Alright. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Hey, it's BB and VA. Welcome. I am making a few copper rings, and right now I am just cleaning up one of them that I've been working on, and I'm not that pleased with it actually. So I'm debating what I want to do. If I want to just scrap this one and cut another piece of wire and keep working on it. I think that would be better and produce a better result in the end. But it doesn't really matter too much. Right now what I do need to do is solder up a couple bits I have for one ring that I'm working on while I can remember to do it. So this is for, I have a couple different rings that I'm producing, and this is for a ring with the sometimes I remember it, sometimes I forget. Deathly Hallows, with the Deathly Hallows symbol on it. And nope. Oh, I'm discouraged. I just dropped my bit and I have to find it on my dark basement floor. Excuse me for one moment. All right, I found it fairly quickly at that. All right, so let's take this. I apparently need to straighten my bench pin because it's on a bit of an angle here. I just want to clean this up a bit before I solder it. So BB, you're in Virginia? Is that where you're hanging out? How's Virginia doing? She pretty pleasant today? Looks pretty good. I may have to remake these because the angle may be a little off on them, but I'm hoping I have a little bit of play. Okay, that looks good. Let's get my block. Okay, I'm going to clean this one up a little more. All right, cool. That looks good. Oh, let's position these and solder them. This is going to be a little more difficult. I can do it. All right, come here. Oh, that's about perfect. Ooh, that looks perfect. All right, cool. So this is going to be really difficult to do, actually, this ring design. I hope it works. So let's get a little flux. And this is going to make things move, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to have to reposition these with the flux on. Where's my tweezers? Here we go. Okay, that looks good. Let's get my solder. I don't have much left on this little bit. That's okay though. I can hold it. Okay. Now I'm afraid also that these pieces may blow away if I'm not careful. Yep, they're moving. Way too much solder. Okay, it's spreading. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that up a lot. But that's okay. Let's grab my pickle and let's shock it and work on it. It's actually not that bad. It's looking pretty good. I'm excited about this one. Still gonna be difficult because it's such a tight space, but all right. Thank you, pickle. So this solder melts really quickly, and I need to be more careful with it and not introduce it too soon. And I also need to limit the amount that I use a little better. All right. Darn it. I dropped it. It's okay. Kind of want to shake up the solution anyways. Okay. Let's see if I can get that out. Whoa! I did it. That's good. Okay. Cap this. Put it over here. Let's take a look at our work. It's actually pretty good. Not that bad. It's just really flat. So here we go. It's got a little triangle. That's what we're working on for our Deathly Hollow symbol. Let's sand it a bit and see where we're at. My towel fell over and it scared me a bit. I don't know how to do this right now. All right, here we go. Using the corner of my stick here and the sandpaper to work on it. Wow, I really like this song that they're playing. It's all like Americana music right now, and it's really good. This is so good. Good job, MSU, for playing great music. sweet. And keep sanding. Okay, we're going to hit the inside of the cymbal a bit. All right. So there's still a bit of tarnish on it, but a lot has come off already. I do want to file out a little bit of the solder as well. But the trick is figuring out how much is actually there, because it's not that bad. Oh, flippin' fly. Oh, I hate you. Get out of here. All right, so the goal is to eventually get this cymbal like that, right? And solder it up onto a ring, which means that I also need to bend it. And I feel like that bend should happen. I guess it could happen on the ring. And then I can take it to the mandrel and hammer it out. Is that going to cause a problem? All right, let me see if I can do this. Okay. That's not going to work. Let's flatten that out. Okay. How can I do this? It's a good question. If I solder it at one point, can I then maybe heat it, anneal it, and bend it? That could work. And then I need to harden it again? That could work. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So, got more progress underway. We've soldered up a couple rings. I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know if you are, but I am. I am making progress on stuff, and I find that awesome. So I'm going to clean up a couple tools, and I'm going to take off. I hope you have a great time until I see you again. I am anticipating that I will be streaming on Wednesday, so be here. I'd like to encourage you to hit that follow button. And if you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe, youtube.com/Charkue. I'm also at twitter.com/Charkue. That's where I do announcements and stuff, although it's usually just when I'm live. So yeah, come by, hang out some more, and I'll see you next time.